I want a real fight. So he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that.
Said before, there's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he can tell you that himself. You're gonna have to take. It's gonna have to take the whole room together. You're gonna have to put the whole world in the ring to beat me. I'm the best.
Today, to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Manny Pacquiao recently reacted strongly to Floyd Mayweather during an interview with Stephen A. Smith, and it quickly caught the attention of boxing fans. The two fighters appeared on ESPN's First Take to talk about their possible September 19 rematch. However, the situation became tense when Manny questioned Floyd's comment about the fight being an exhibition instead of a professional match. Viewers noticed the serious atmosphere as both fighters sat face-to-face while Stephen A. tried to manage the discussion.
Before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So
during the interview, Stephen A. Smith asked Floyd about his earlier comments where he described the fight as an exhibition. Floyd responded calmly, saying it was meant to entertain fans. But according to viewers, Manny interrupted him and strongly disagreed. Manny pointed out that multiple agreements had already been signed and questioned why the nature of the fight was being changed.
Chance, did you see what Floyd said? I think he's saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
is that what's his feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract we signed is a real fight.
Floyd initially tried to keep things light and told Manny to relax, saying both fighters would benefit from the event. However, Manny continued to press the issue. He referred to documents he had brought with him and explained that several agreements were already in place, all describing the match as a professional fight. This moment made the situation more serious, and viewers noticed Floyd's reaction change.
When it comes to boxing and competing and being the best, I'm not here to talk about what you did on the outside. I'm not here to talk about what nobody else did on the outside. I'm not here to talk about your personal life. When we talk about, what's going on inside that square circle, I'm the best.
Stephen A. Smith stepped in to understand the situation better and asked Manny to explain. Manny stated that agreements were made with different organizations, all describing the fight as a professional bout. He emphasized that none of the agreements mentioned an exhibition. Manny also mentioned that payments had already been made, which made the situation more complicated. Floyd responded by saying that, at their stage in life, the fight should be more about entertainment for the fans.
This is not, we're going to have fun, we're going to throw a few punches, like I'm taking this seriously and I'm trying to fight Tyson?
I don't know. I just want to get the fans what they want to see, excitement. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be an exciting event. And if people from all around the world is going to...
Manny quickly responded, saying he still feels strong and capable of competing at a high level. He mentioned his recent performance to support his point. The discussion became more personal at this stage, which surprised many viewers. Stephen A. then directly asked Floyd whether he had signed contracts for a professional fight. Floyd answered that the agreements were still being reviewed by his team. Manny disagreed with this explanation and insisted that the terms were already clear.
Yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done, he took some advances apparently on the actual agreed upon terms of the contract.
The conversation then shifted to Floyd's undefeated record and its importance. Manny suggested that calling the fight an exhibition might be a way to protect that record. He also mentioned that he feels stronger now compared to their previous fight in 2015. According to viewers, Floyd's body language became more defensive as the discussion continued.
The price ranges from 8 figures all the way to 9 figures that I'm able to get for exhibitions. And so why would I go out there and risk, fighting a top fighter when I can get the same amount of money for 3 rounds with whoever?
Floyd responded by bringing up Manny's age and recent performances, questioning whether he is still at his peak. Manny replied by comparing their recent activities, saying he has been competing against strong opponents while Floyd has mostly participated in exhibition matches. This exchange drew strong reactions from the audience.
Oh, you better than Floyd. You better than Floyd. You know why? That's good. That's motivation for the fighter. You can tell him that, but deep in his heart, he don't believe that.
Stephen A. Smith then asked about the financial implications according to people watching. Reports suggest Stephen A. brought up
Stephen A. Smith then asked about the business side of the situation. He mentioned statements from Manny's team suggesting there may be a contract issue. Floyd reacted more emotionally here, saying he played a major role in making the fight possible and that it would not happen without him. At this point, the tension increased, and Stephen A. had to step in to keep things under control.
I wonder what Netflix thinks about this. Like Netflix, which is throwing its resources behind it, which is putting a bunch of money into it, which is arranging reportedly for the Sphere to be the venue of choice for this fight. I gotta believe that Netflix is expecting this to be a real fight.
Manny stood up and gave a strong response, saying he is focused on proving himself in the ring. He suggested that both fighters have different motivations for the match. As the situation became more intense, staff members moved.
He's undefeated, and this is give me more encouragement, motivation to work hard, like what I did before in my previous fights.
Bahamas and Dubai, I'm traveling the world on my jet, making millions every month, not worried about nothing. And then when I see it's a chance for me to do a heist, a quick heist.
Stephen A. Smith attempted to redirect the conversation to the actual fight itself.
Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.